Hello, friends, family, and fellow fannies.
I'm Selena.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Cena React.
Hey, guys.
Hey, today we are watching Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 6. So, as you can tell, we just watched. We're watching them in twos now.
Right.
For now, at least. But this one says The Climb, so I'm guessing they make it to the wall. That's the name of the episode. John.
Yeah.
The Wildlings.
Yeah.
A lot. Well, I don't know if it was a lot. It's just, yeah. I don't know if it's considered a lot. That happened last episode.
Oh, yeah. So Tyrion got the wedding paid for. Half of it.
Half of it.
Arya, the guy didn't
kill the hound.
Yeah. So
let him go.
They had to let him go. He was killed.
Yes.
And then brought back to life.
Yep.
It's very exciting. We got to see the hound afraid of fire again.
Yep.
So he has a true fear of fire, which makes total sense. Jon broke his vows and had sex with Yeti. No, what's her name? Yeti. Oh my god. What's her name? I just forgot it. Egret.
Yeah.
You know how she's saying, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." He knows some things.
Apparently.
Even if he's a virgin. And she was kissed by fire like me.
Yep.
Yeah, see? That's my fire. And then
we have two other family members. Extended family. We're close with our extended family. On mom's side.
My sister's a redhead. She actually has 2 children with red hair.
Oh, 2. I forgot Nico.
Nico, yeah. Annie and Nico, redheads. So, yeah. And you have a cousin.
Yes.
Red hair, Aiden.
She's natural. I don't know if she's still... last time I saw her, it was dyed.
Yeah. She's dyeing it.
I
never dyed my hair because my family
I have a
said
little bit of red in my
me.
hair, but it depends on the lighting.
Yeah, when you get out in the sun, you can really
looks brown
see
on camera, but
yeah,
I have a bunch of different colors in my hair.
See
it's like an auburn.
Red highlights in her hair in the sunlight.
I'm considered an auburn. I think.
If you look at Howie in the sunlight, his beard is red.
Really? Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Anyway,
yeah. We found out that Stannis has a daughter.
Yeah.
And that they keep their dead boys in, I don't know what they're keeping it in.
Tubes of liquid.
Of goo, yeah. Crazy. I don't know why you keep them like that. That's just nuts. She even was saying their names. I don't remember the names, but it's so sad. But that girl's so just adorable, so sweet, and she wants to teach the Onion Knight how to read.
Yeah, she's sweet.
She's a very sweet child for being caged up all her life, hidden away because of her face.
Yep.
And now Tyrion has to marry Sansa.
Yeah.
And Cersei has to marry Sir Loras. First she marries a drunk fat man. Now she has to marry a gay man. She's like, I will not do it. I'm not some broodmare. Do you know what a broodmare is?
I've heard the term. I just don't know what it is.
Well, it's a mare. A mare is a female horse that was made for breeding, basically.
I guess in that time, a lot that's what the women were.
Pretty much.
That is what they to give sons.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's
a very important job.
Have much power.
Well, that's where all their power lies, is giving babies, giving boys. So,
Jamie is...
Oh yeah, Jamie is with Bolton. Who is supposed to be working for the Starks.
Yeah.
He's been doing war stuff with Robb. And now he meets with Jamie
and
treats him well. Like, okay, what's going on there?
Because I could see it either he's putting up a facade and making them feel welcome.
Yeah.
So they'll stay.
Right.
Or there's something going on with and the alliance between the two.
With like Tywin,
With, not Tywin, but with,
the North.
Bronn? What's his name?
Rob.
Rob. Why did I think Bronn?
Bronn is Tyrion's kind of protector.
Yeah.
So there is a Bronn.
There's a Bronn somewhere.
And Rob has a little brother, Bran.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's all confusing. But,
Just need a chart
yeah.
of people named and families with little photos.
We could get a chart. We could put a chart together, put it up there or something.
Put it up right there to see where everyone is.
Well, we could put it on the computer.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
We could show our fans
Yeah.
a little chart.
There's probably already ones made up. You can just Google it, probably.
And a map, and we could put where everybody is.
Yeah.
Might help us follow along better, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All these strange names and strange towns and stuff. But, you ready?
Yeah, are they really going to climb it? Like...
A 400-foot wall? That's a lot.
I just sneak in through the gate. I mean, they'd be able to, with John's help.
You would think.
Yeah.
But they're trying to do it secretly. They want to go around the back side and fight from the other side while the king is fighting from the other side of the wall. You know?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Episode 6.
Yep.
Grab a drink.
Grab a snack and enjoy.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see Joffrey soon. Because we haven't seen him in last episode.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Greyjoy either.
No, Theon, yeah.
Is that the only two that we didn't see? Who didn't we see? Saw a lot of people that last episode.
Yeah, we saw several different groups. I think you're right. I think they're the only ones who didn't see.
Oh, Sam.
We didn't see
They left,
Sam.
yeah.
The more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe. Take off that big log.
That is correct.
Yes.
You need to build it up.
Yep. It needs oxygen.
Ah, you know your fires.
Oh, Sam. He's so cute.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Built your fires for you growing up.
It doesn't get so cold down in the reach. And there were servants, of course.
I knew you were highborn.
Just not how high.
I found something at the Fist of the First Ben. Buried treasure. Thousands of years old.
What does it do?
I'm not sure that it does anything. It's beautiful, though, isn't it?
It's gonna save his life, I bet. Sooner or later.
A few more days.
Is the wall as big as they say?
Oh, bigger.
Yes, that is correct.
So big. You can't even see the top sometimes. It's hidden in clouds.
You're playing with me.
I'm not. 700 feet high.
700 feet.
700. Jeez.
Castle Black is nice enough. They keep a fire burning in the long hall, day and night. And Hob makes venison stew with onions. Very tasty. One of the brothers will sing. Darian sings best.
You sing.
No. Not very well.
Sing me a song.
All right. Stern and strong, he sits and judges right from wrong. He weighs our life, the short and long, and loves the little children. The mother gives the gift of life, and watches over every wife. Her gentle smile ends all strife, and she loves her little children.
That looks so real. I wonder if it is.
You grow up north of the wall, you'll learn the proper way to handle game.
I didn't see any game before I got here.
If I had a bow, I could have shot a dozen rabbits.
Well, I made this bow myself. Guess you don't learn how to do that north of the wall.
You learn how to use your fists.
Oh, you're going to punch the rabbits to death.
I had someone else in mind.
Well, someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbits.
Some of us, just a little better.
Well, some of us would say thank you when someone else hunts down their breakfast for them. Why don't they teach you to say thank you north of the wall?
You've got a big mouth, Kat, and too many teeth.
Stop it! You've been fighting since you met. Just stop it.
Lady Reed here's got a stick so far up her ass it's a wonder her feet touch the ground.
You've been nasty to her every day. Of course she's nasty back.
Me? It's my fault. First time I met her, she put a knife to my throat.
I want you both to make peace.
Your way of skinning rabbits is quicker than mine.
I said so, didn't I?
Osha.
You're a good little hunter.
Thank you. See? Not so hard, is it? Thank you.
Don't push me.
I'm right here with you.
What's happening?
I'm right here with you.
What's wrong with him?
Seizure, looks like.
Visions take their toll.
He's having one now.
I saw Jon Snow.
You saw him? At Castle Black?
He was on the wrong side of the wall and surrounded by enemies.
Used to be you couldn't find a tree within a mile of the wall. Crows would come out every morning with axes. Your flock gets smaller every year. You ever climbed it before?
No, but Tolman's done it 100 times.
You're afraid.
Aren't you?
Aye. Well, it's a long way up and a long way down, but I've waited my whole life to see the world from up there.
Here, sit down. Brought a pair for you. They're too big for you, but they're good.
You killed someone for them.
Nah. I didn't kill him, but I bet his balls are still bruised. He wasn't good to me the way you're good to me. Or he didn't do that thing you do with your tongue.
Can we not talk about that here?
Can we not talk about that here? Well, I'm Jon Snow. I've killed dead men in Coronathan, but I'm scared of naked girls.
I seemed scared the other day.
You were trembling like a leaf.
Only in the beginning.
Only in the beginning. You're a proper lover, Jon Snow. And don't worry.
Because he has honor. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal and you're brave. You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Rayder's tent. Well, I'm your woman now, Jon Snow. You're going to be loyal to your woman. The Night's Watch don't care if you live or die. Mance Rayder don't care if I live or die. We're just soldiers in their armies, and there's plenty more to carry on if we go down.
It's true.
Yep.
Well, it's you and me that matters to me and you. Don't ever betray me.
I won't.
Because I'll cut your pretty cock right off and wear it round me neck.
She probably would.
Yeah.
Sink your metal deep and make sure it holds before taking your next step. And if you fall, don't scream. You don't want that to be the last thing she remembers.
Joffrey. Cersei. Gillian Payne.
You're good. You're not as good as you think you are.
Face. Tits. Balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye. Well, you took your sweet time of it. You won't be fighting straw men, little lady. Show me a position. Keep your elbow high. You want your back doing the hard labor. You're holding. Never hold.
What?
Your muscles tense up when you hold. Pull the string back to the center of your chin and release. Never hold.
But I have to aim.
Never aim.
Never aim.
Your eye knows where it wants the adder to go. Trust your eye.
There's someone out there.
That's about far enough.
We come as friends.
Begging your pardon,
Okay.
lady. We'll be the judge of that.
She's here now.
Yeah.
Valar
How'd she get there?
Thoros gen neurotixa. Voctus iglia ot gaimolaxir teptas. Roberti dari zihi ne keptisex onio gemago.
Grinconta.
Awale ruda numas maisa.
Hosso ziri rigibia. Senor Hosso ziri rigibia. Kutango sengo so itrashi. My friends here don't speak High Valyrian. Why are you here, my lady?
Forgive my manners. I don't see many ladies these days.
Lucky for the ladies.
The rope burn.
How many times has the Lord brought him back?
6.
Conir sagun costus daor.
Aexioine liritan.
Kessus honoravis it libus daor.
Ondore mondeo. Aexiozichon varesun jepi.
Does it work on everybody or just him? Is he being brought back for a purpose?
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing to say.
By the time I came to Westeros, I didn't believe in our Lord. I decided that all the gods were stories we told the children to make them behave. So I wore the robes, and every now and then I'd recite the prayers. It was just for show. A spectacle for the locals, until the mountain drove a lance through this one's heart. I knelt beside his cold body and said the old words. Not because I believed in them. He was my friend, and he was dead. And for the first time in my life, the Lord replied. Beric's eyes opened, and I knew the truth. Our God is the one true God, and all men must serve him.
You've been to the other side.
The other side? There is no other side. I have been to the darkness, my lady. He sent you to us for a reason.
You have someone he needs.
Bodkin Point penetrates plate at 200 yards. You make them?
Just need decent steel.
I'll get you the steel. That's because you're a girl.
What does that have to do with anything?
Forgive me, lad.
What are you doing? Let go of him! Tell them to stop! He wants to be one of you! He wants to join the Brotherhood! Stop them!
We serve the Lord of Light, and the Lord of Light needs this boy.
Did the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she? You're not doing this for your God. You're doing it for gold.
We're doing it for both, girl. We can't defend the people without weapons and horses and food. And we can't get weapons and horses and food without gold.
You told me this was a brotherhood. You told me I could be one of you.
You're more than they can ever be. They are just foot soldiers in the Great War. You will make kings rise and fall.
What? Just a bastard. What are you talking about?
You're a witch. You're going to hurt him.
I see a darkness in you. And in that darkness, eyes staring back at me. Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. Eyes you'll shut forever. We will meet again.
Oh my gosh, look at
They
all
look
them.
like ants.
They do. At least they're semi-secured underneath.
Yeah.
On those hooks. Exercise and futility here. Ugh.
Nope.
You're staring at me ass, Jon Snow!
Oh. Oh.
You alright?
Just seeing if you can take a hit, lad!
Jerk.
Sorry. Were you sleeping? Water. You want some water? I wish I had some for you.
This is cruel.
So let's play a game. Which body part do you need the least? Please, not a body part.
Everything, please.
You've already told me everything. Remember? Your daddy was mean to you? The Starks didn't appreciate you? One good hit, though. The Stark boys. They're still alive. Wouldn't that be a hunt to remember? You failed, but I'm a better hunter than you. Now, how about your little finger? You don't use that for much, do you? No? Good. Let's start with that.
Oh, God.
You've been wondering why you're here, haven't you? Where you are, who I am, why I'm doing this to you. So guess. If you guess right, I'll tell you. By the old gods and the new, I swear it. You win the game if you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you. And I win the game if you beg me to cut off your finger.
If I win, he'll let me go.
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. You say please again, and you wish you hadn't. You first? Where are we?
The North.
Too vague.
Deepwood Mud.
Terrible guess.
Blast earth.
Do I look like a fucking umber to you? Carhold. How did you know that? Did you see any banners flying when we came in?
No, it was just a guess.
Very good, Lord Theon. And who am I?
Torrent Carstark.
He's dead. Strangled by the Kingslayer.
He was your brother. Your father is Lord Rickard Carstark.
Okay.
You swore to tell me.
You're right.
Lord Rickard Karstark is Robb Stark's bannerman. I betrayed Robb. That's why you're torturing me. Yes, you win. Of course, you forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar. I'm afraid I am.
Oh.
It's a lie. This isn't happening to you for a reason. Well, one reason. Enjoy it.
Please, go off! Go off! Go off!
I win.
So twisted.
The roads are crawling with cutthroats and bandits. When the King of the North summons us,
Our fathers instructed us to tell you that his alliance with the North can continue. If his terms are met, Lord Frey requires a formal apology for your violation of your sacred oath to marry one of his daughters.
Of course, he deserves as much. I was in the wrong.
as restitution for this betrayal, he demands Harrenhal and all its attendant land.
I don't think that's
We are fighting for the North. Harrenhal is not in the North. It is his. Once the war is over and we have no further strategic need for it.
And there's something else.
We will do whatever we can to give Lord Frey what he needs.
Not what, whom.
No.
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters, Roslyn.
How old is she?
19.
Could I see her first?
You want to count her teeth? We depart for the twins in the morning. We need an answer before we leave, and a wedding not more than a fortnight thereafter, or this alliance is at an end.
Your father does realize we're in the middle of a war.
Father is old. It would put his heart at peace if he could see her wed to a good husband.
His recent experience has made him wary of long engagement.
He has every right to be. Please excuse us while we discuss it.
Why should I let that old ferret choose my bride for me? Very least, I should be offered the same choice you were from his liege lord.
He's a proud man, and we've wounded him.
I didn't wound him. My answer is no.
Listen to me, and listen very carefully.
The laws of gods and men are very clear. No man can compel another man to marry.
The laws of my fist are about to compel your teeth.
It's all right. You heard him. If you refuse, our alliance with the Freys is dead.
He's wanted me for one of his daughters since I was 12. Not going to stop wanting it now. When I say no, you will come back and offer me a daughter of my choosing.
You're willing to risk our freedom and our lives for a chance at a prettier wife.
I have a war to fight. We can't win it without them. I have no time to haggle. You said you wanted to make amends for the stone mill.
You recall that heroic engagement?
That you lost 208 men.
I've won every battle, but I'm losing this war. If we don't do this and do it now, we're lost.
I'll marry her.
You're paying for my sins, Uncle. It's not fair, all right. I'll remember it.
I see my men have finally found you something appropriate to wear.
Yes, most kind of them.
Oh, he got her in a dress.
I am acting on Lady Stark's orders to return Jaime Lannister to King's Landing.
When King Robb left Harrenhal, his mother was his prisoner. If she wasn't his mother, he'd have hanged her for treason. I should send you back to Robb Stark.
You should. Instead, you're sitting here, watching me fail at dinner. Why might that be?
Wars cost money. Many people would pay a great deal for you.
We both know who would pay the most. I'll make you pay the most. If we found out you'd captured me, send me back up north for a summer execution.
You're right. Perhaps the safest thing to do is to kill you both and burn your bodies.
It would be.
Mm-hmm.
If you honestly believed my father would never find out about it.
King Robb is keeping your father quite busy. He doesn't have time for anything else.
He'll make time for you.
As soon as you're well enough to travel, I will allow you to go to King's Landing as restitution for the mistakes my soldiers made. And you will swear to tell your father the truth, that I had nothing to do with your maiming.
That's all he wants.
Double drink on it.
I don't partake.
Do you understand how suspicious that is to ordinary people? Very well, my lady. May our journey continue without further incident.
Oh, she won't be going with you.
I am charged with bringing Sir Jaime to...
You are charged with abetting treason.
Afraid I must insist.
You're in no place to insist on anything. I would have hoped you'd learned your lesson about overplaying your position.
Impossible.
Why?
My grandson is the pride of High God, the most desirable bachelor in all 7 kingdoms. Your daughter
is rich, the most beautiful woman in all 7 kingdoms, and the mother of the king.
old.
Old?
Old. I'm something of an expert on the subject. For long, I'll spare you the details of what will happen then. You men may have have a stomach for bloodshed and slaughter, but this is another matter entirely.
The years punish us as well, I promise you that. My stomach remains quite strong, however. The only thing that might turn it are details of your grandson's nocturnal activities. Do you deny them?
Oh, not at all. A sword swallower through and through.
Should be grateful for the opportunity to marry the most beautiful woman in the kingdom, to move the stain from his name.
Did you grow up with boy cousins, Lord Tywin? Sons of your father's bannermen, squires, stable boys?
Of course.
And you never...
No.
Not once? Not in any way?
Never.
I congratulate you upon your restraint. But it's a natural thing, two boys having a go at each other beneath the sheets.
Perhaps Highgarden has a high tolerance for unnatural behavior.
I wouldn't say that. True, we don't tie ourselves in knots over a discreet bit of buggery, but brothers and sisters, where I come from, that stain would be very difficult to wash out.
I will not breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
Lie or not, you must
Sure.
admit many people find it quite convincing. Convincing enough to put swords in their hands and send them off to kill Lannisters and Tyrells, thanks to our new affiliation.
I don't care what people believe, and neither do you.
As an authority on myself, I must disagree.
Now, if the rumors about my children were true, then Joffrey is no king at all, and House Tyrell is throwing its prize flower into the dirt.
And if Cersei is too old to give Laura's children, we're throwing another prize flower into the dirt. It is a chance we simply cannot take.
The uncertainty makes you uncomfortable. All right, I'll remove it for you. If you refuse to marry Loras to Cersei, I will name him to the King's Guard. I'm sure you're familiar with the King's Guard's vows. He will never marry. He will never have children. The Tyrell name will fade. And Highgarden will go to the children of Joffrey and Margaery.
You would have your grandson protected by someone who disgusts you.
I would have my grandson protected by a skilled warrior who takes his vows seriously. So, shall I draw up the order? Do you consent to this match?
It's a rare enough thing. A man who lives up to his reputation.
Good for her.
Yep.
I mean, she has no choice. She can't let her grandson go to the King's Guard.
Yeah.
He's the only one that can carry the name. Keep going, Jimmy. Oh. Oh god, the whole shelf's cracking. Oh.
Oh my god.
Both those teams. Hang on, Tormund.
We gotta turn them loose!
Come on, hurry. Oh, God.
Come
on, snag it. Talking about backbreaking.
Jesus.
Good on you, John. Yeah, you suck. Coming after you, dick.
That's a wonderful pin.
It's more a brooch, really. Well, I suppose a brooch is a sort of pin.
I'm very happy.
Yes, I am as well.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
Yes, me too. Definitely. I've dreamed of a large wedding since I was quite young. The guests, the food, the tournaments, and the bride, of course.
Most men don't plan their weddings.
Nope.
Have you ever been to Highgarden, my lady?
No, I'd never left Winterfell before I came to King's Landing. I can't wait to see it and to leave this place.
It's terrible, isn't it? The most terrible place there is.
She doesn't know yet.
No.
Suppose there's anything we can do about this?
You'd have them both killed.
It's hard to say which of the four of us is getting the worst of this arrangement. Probably Sansa, though Loras will certainly come to know a deep and singular misery.
Father doesn't discriminate. We're all being shipped off to hell together.
On a boat you built.
Tyrells were plotting to undermine our family. I did what I did to protect our family.
I'm your family. A member of your family who's actively contributed to that family's survival. Whether or not you or father or anyone else wants to admit it.
I do admit it. If it weren't for your trick with the wildfire, Stannis would have sacked the city before Father got here. Our heads would still be rotting on the city gates.
Trying to have me killed is an odd way of saying thank you. There are two people in King's Landing who can give an order to a King's Guard. Did you or did you not order Sir Mandon to kill me during the Battle of the Blackwater? The impulse I understand. He hates me because I'm the only one who tells him what he really is.
Silence means she won't speak against her son.
Yep.
So, fair enough. He wants me dead. But his stupidity, he could have had me poisoned and no one would have known. But the king orders a King's Guard to murder the Hand of the King in full view of his own army. The boy's an idiot.
What do you want me to say?
He wants you to tell me if my life is still in danger.
Probably, but not from Joffrey. He won't do anything now Father's here.
7 kingdoms united in fear of Tywin Lannister.
Not the Tyrells. Soon they won't need to be afraid of him. Joffrey will belong to Marjorie, the little doe-eyed whore, and so will his children and their children. History will be taken from our hands.
You may escape at least. Once Jaime gets back, Sir Loras may come down with a terrible case of sword through bowels.
When do we think that's going to be? He's out there somewhere.
Jaime or not, I'm truly fucked.
Who's going to tell her?
Do you think people will like it?
I don't think they will even notice it.
You're right, it's not my wedding. Anyway, from what I can tell, the dressmakers in Highgarden will be far superior to the ones in King's Landing. They never make me anything as dull as this for my wedding. Loras likes green and gold brocade.
I'm sure he does.
Will they let me invite my family?
They haven't asked my opinion.
But do you think they will?
No. Lady Sansa, Lord Tyrion to see you. Should I?
I beg your pardon, my lady.
Good afternoon, Lord Tyrion. I was just trying on a gown for King Joffrey's wedding.
Yes, it should be quite a wedding. I need to speak with you, Lady Sansa.
Of course.
Alone, if I may.
Why do you need to speak to her alone?
Shay, please excuse her, Lord Tyrion. She's not from here. But I trust her, even though she tells me not to.
Sometimes we think we want to hear something, and it's only afterwards, when it's too late, that we realize we wished we'd heard it under entirely different circumstances.
It's all right, really.
How to begin? This is awkward.
So awkward.
Taken from the hands of Aegon's fallen enemies, forged in the fiery breath of Balerion the Dread.
There aren't 1,000 blades. There aren't even 200. I've counted.
I'm sure you have.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly old thing. Yet it has a certain appeal. The Lysa Arryn of chairs. Shame you had to settle for your second choice.
Early days, my friend. It is flattering, really. You feeling such dread at the prospect of me getting what I want.
Thwarting you has never been my primary ambition, I promise you. Although who doesn't like to see their friends fail now and then?
You're so right. For instance, when I thwarted your plan to give Sansa Stark to the Tyrells, if I'm going to be honest, I did feel an unmistakable sense of enjoyment there. But your confidant, the one who fed you information about my plans, the one you swore to protect, you didn't bring her any enjoyment, and she didn't bring me any enjoyment. She was a bad investment on my part. Luckily, I have a friend who wanted to try something new, something daring, and he was so grateful to me for providing this fresh experience.
Is he talking about Roz the redhead?
Maybe.
Did for the good of the realm. The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agree to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail, never get to try again. The fall breaks them.
Yep. That's Roz. Oh,
Some
Roz.
are given a chance to climb, but they refuse.
Tortured
They
her.
cling to the realm, or the gods, or love. Illusions.
Sansa.
Only the ladder is real. The climb is all there is.
Whew, they made it.
Damn.
Dickweed. Damn. Get that rope off of me real quick. Who knows who can snag it? Knock me down. Go from white to green. How romantic. Kissing on the wall. Kissing and pissing off the wall. That's what we do. That's how we do. They're actually kind of cute together.
Yeah.
She's funny too. She's got a funny sense of humor. Woohoo! Exciting. They made it.
Well.
Sansa's in hell now again.
Yep.
Crying. Her life's just not turning out. Like we said in the last episode, Tyrion would be the best of all of them.
Yeah.
So, all of her options. We didn't get any Daenerys this time.
Nope.
Oh, and Tywin, what a dick.
Jeez.
Can you believe him? You have to have your grandson marry my daughter, or he's never having any children.
And she is old.
Yeah,
too.
She is
so
old. You'd think she's past her birthing years.
Yeah, she's getting to that point where, what is it called again? I can't remember what it's called.
Menopause?
Yes, menopause.
I'm out of insulin. That's what that sound is.
Sounds sweet.
Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Especially with her and the baby. He's just being so kind, singing a song for them.
So he's headed back to the wall.
He's not afraid to say, wow, you're really good at fires. You know, tells her what she's good at. And all the while over here we've got Bran and Sasha and the other girl can't be nice to each other.
Nope.
Just say thank you, or, you know, you do something good, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. They do that a lot, I think, in this show. Like, in the same episode, you see one way and then the opposite way.
Yep.
It works better, you know. I'm worried about Brienne, aren't you?
Yeah.
What they're gonna do to her.
Yeah.
They're gonna let
How is she gonna
Jamie
get out
go.
of this? Yeah.
But not Brienne.
Nope.
Don't like that.
She's gotta get out of it somehow.
Right?
She'll probably find her way out. She'll do it. I bet. So.
Well, you know, she beat Jamie.
Yes.
Who was one of the greatest fighters.
Yeah.
They were saying. So, she's damn good.
Yeah.
Right? She's really good.
I mean, he is pretty weak at that point, and it was Xandra tied. But even then,
right,
in this time frame, a woman beating him is just not possible.
Right, it's gonna make him look bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. But now his hand's gone, so they're not expecting much out of him, probably, at all.
Yeah.
And this Qyburn ripping the flesh off of his hands, wrist, I guess. And did you see when he got into the tub, he said, no wonder Renly. No wonder Renly died with you guarding him. And that's when she stood up.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was beneath me. I think they like each other.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to protect each other, obviously, and take care of each other. I mean, even though she has a certain goal she's supposed to reach
Yeah.
to keep him alive.
They've grown to like each other.
I think
At least respect each other.
I mean, if you think about it, they've probably been together for months.
Probably. At least, well...
The way the traveling goes, like, it took them a couple months to get from King's Landing to Winterfell.
Yeah.
So, and they've been taking these back roads, and they were on the river for a little while and stuff.
Because it seems like it's only been weeks, you know?
Yeah. I bet it's been a month or so at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, time jumps in this show, and I wish they would tell us how long it's been.
Yeah.
Like, the dragons are, 3 years old now? Is that we're supposed
They're
to
growing
think?
quick.
2 years old?
They're growing real quick.
Yeah. I think every season they're like a year older.
Yeah.
I think it's like been a year. There are some seasons where it's like it just picks up from the last scene, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But it's so much fun. I
Yes.
mean, the dialogues they have in this show, just like with Ned and Jamie, they're back and forth at the beginning. Great dialogue there. Great dialogue with Varys and the lady from the garden, Lady Olenna. They had great dialogue as well. Like, I mean, the show just has some great wording. It's fun.
Yeah, it's very fun and the dynamic changes between their wording too. Like, if they speak to someone and the way they talk as that relationship changes is interesting to see as well.
Right. Yeah. So, pretty cool. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Excited to see where it goes from here.
Right? Oh, we're getting through season 3 pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching again, guys. You know what to do.
Yep.
Ring that bell. Ring the bell. And hit subscribe. We need subscribers,
Subscribe,
please.
please.
We love it when you subscribe. I get so giddy and excited. So,
Yep.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thanks for watching and see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.